Now, in India, there's a caste system, right? And this idea of the caste system, they have Brahmins, right, who are considered the traditional custodians of knowledge with control over schools, scriptures, and gods, and they are considered more like the priestly class here, right? They have Vaishyas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but they have a long made up. These guys have long made up the business class, and they are really what we would call the merchants of today. We also have the Shudras. Now, these guys were traditionally farmers and artisans, and their role was to essentially serve the top classes in general. And in this class system, it tells us of something regarding the nature of power, right? And I think my point is revolving really the last class that I'm going to mention here, and that class is the Kshatriyas, right? And these were traditionally known as the warrior class who had access to weapons. Some of the members of this caste are in the Indian military today. Now, this is the last class that I mentioned, but throughout this particular article, they are the second class that is mentioned, meaning that they are below the Brahmins, but they are above the Vaishyas. Folks, this is the systemic maintenance of power, is what we're looking at here, right? Because if the merchants ever get out of line, we'll say, the warrior class would be more likely to align themselves to the Brahmins and inflict violence when necessary.